Hey guys, I am telling the story about what didn't happen. I don't want to make this long. It's damn near depressing. I'm just saying. But let's say I'm gonna go as far back as I can, real quick. 2016, father passed in June. Best friend, identical twin sister, passed in December. Obviously, ugly blows, right? Fast forward 2021, December, no, June, my mom passed in 2021. And I was just like, life kind of throw you like, wow, what the, it's like, and that's pretty much my immediate, my immediate family, other than some cousins that I have. And I'm just like a little shook, a little like, I had to take care of some business and everything. And by December, I got hit with COVID. Now, mind you, COVID happened, it's 2020, right? And I had isolated myself because I didn't want to get it. I had autoimmune disease. I was like, I'm not finna be out here in this situationship. I wouldn't even have a company come over my house. That's how I was really isolated. I know I was fearful, and I ended up catching COVID like a few days after Christmas. Or right there at Christmas. It was right there at Christmas. And didn't know I had it because I hadn't even been out. I went out one time, took care of some business, came back in the crib, and I just got really, really like weak, like not winded, but weak to the point where I couldn't stand. So fast forward, got hospitalized, was in the hospital. They just, I got a pressure ulcer that was like 6 inches deep. They were trying to still send me home, but how I'm going to take care of a pressure ulcer that's 6 inches deep, right? That was retarded. Fast forward, I ended up going to a rehabilitation center. I found some research and pills that help heal wounds fast with the help of the doctor and the nurses of healing my wound. I was able to stand up, get right back on my feet because I was only down like 20 days, and walk around the facility. My wound had healed up in less than 3 months. So by then, I was out. I was out of the facility. I ended up coming home. On the ride home, it took them 4 hours to get me home, I believe it was. Which shouldn't have never took that long, but I'm crunched up in this vehicle. And then when I got to my home, I ended up falling as soon as I got home. Which I didn't go to the emergency room right then. I came home in the house, and pretty much I was getting up, like doing stuff. Because I wasn't down. I had been up, moving around, but it just, things had progressed. What had happened was something happened to my knee when I fell. And I didn't catch it. It didn't hurt initially. It didn't feel like nothing had broke. It didn't break. It just, I don't know exactly what happened, but something happened to it which made it difficult for me to bend it and put my weight on it and things like that. So a progression happened where it was harder for me to move or step, do the steps. I had physical therapy coming in, which the in-home therapy, and they, not all of them, but majority for me, they just getting a check. It's all about a check. Whenever you come for 5 minutes to just talk to somebody for a few minutes, and then you leaving, that's a whole nother conversation. But I had great physical therapy, and towards the end of that, found out, oh my God, this situation I'm in. I had a couple good therapists. I got, then it's just like, okay, so now I'm in a position where I'm trying to get myself up. I'm trying to get back to my normal. Because, mind you, at this time, I probably was 500 pounds, right? I was 500 pounds walking. I was 500 pounds hitting the streets. So, to me, it was a weight thing had nothing to do with me being down in that moment because I was always fat. You know what I'm saying? I've always been fat all my life. In my junior year of high school, I was 350. Come on now. Most people didn't know that. I mean, I carried my weight well, but at the end of the day, I'm able to get around like real good. So I was like, man, I need to just get up. I need to get back to where I was when I was in a facility. But it's just like when I started doing these videos, is when I started recording my emotions about doctors and how I'm getting all this different news about my health, and I had nothing been wrong. I have been in great health. Everything's been great. I wasn't eating horrible, but I wasn't eating what I wasn't when I was eating keto. But at the end of the day, I'm like, wait a minute, how's my numbers all messed up and stuff all of a sudden? So I'm like, okay. So it just made me just become a way of releasing. And then I ended up running across Mama Trade. And it kind of has changed my life because I look at things differently. I look at food differently. Now, like I said, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but I can get on keto and lose another 30, 40 pounds, 50, 60, 100 pounds. But I don't want to eat things that my body don't want. So that's where I'm at. I've been through it. And then don't talk about the vultures, the people that ain't meant you no good that come in your life. Baby. Because at the end of the day, I'm good people. I'm always been good people. There ain't that many people that can say I'm bogus, I'm mean. Well, I let me just say this. I'm very straightforward. I don't hold no punches. That's how my mama raised me. To take care of me, but say how you feel. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't like that, I mean, I try to do it in the best way I can without hurting your feelings and everything. But I'm not mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that person. It's just I just been through it, and sometimes I think about, man, I should have been that girl that may have had the kids when she was a youngster, because I don't have kids, and I would say I wish I may have had that 1 or 2 kids, but I was so I didn't feel like I was gonna be responsible enough, so I was like, no. It's just like now, I'm just like, damn, where my village? I have some people in my life that I know got my back, but they got their own family. You know what I'm saying? That started to feel depressing. But this is my life. Listening to me just say that. So, but if you want to ask me any questions, oh yeah, I'm in Chicago too. I forgot to say that. I'm here in Chicago. But if you want to ask any questions, it's finna go out. If you want to ask any questions, feel free. So that's my story. Yeah. I don't know what to say else to that. But bye-bye. Okay? Bye-bye.